G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's toy review. Just to let you know, this is actually going to be quite an extremely short toy review because, well, it's not really a toy review, but I've got one piece of merchandise that I really want to show you here. In fact, I might recap some of the merchandise that I reviewed yesterday though, but I think only just one. Well, obviously, the item I'm actually going to be showing you today is this one here, and yes, yet again, I haven't been making that much Vietnamese 2021 merchandise. It's a Party Peacock's happy birthday card. Yes, as you can see, it's a bit of a pun here. Happy bird day, as in birthday. And yes, this picture contains Spaldy the Peacock. Oh, hi. Welcome to my birthday party. And here's Jennifer as well. Look at that, this is chronically amazing. Yeah, I can see a birthday hat. There's not been much birthday-ish there, apart from the fact it looks quite spectacular, I suppose. It's a bit of a party thing with that hat. It could have done so much better by the looks of it though. In fact, I've called it more of a Party Peacock sort of title though, because if I did put the word pride in it though, well, guess what? If it was pride, well, it wouldn't that be sensible, wouldn't it though? It would be pretty much gay. Well, obviously that would clearly be very offensive if I was a straight guy. And yes, I'm actually straight and not gay, because if I was gay, unfortunately, well, my life would be over, and not only that, being gay is, well, how would you say it? It's pretty much the wrong thing to do, I suppose, eh? And there you go, apart from the Vietnamese 2021 logo, here's what it looks like. And if I show it here, there's a bit of a note. It says, add as many love ratings as you want, no matter the spice. Or as many, let me just see at the back of the card here, as many love ratings you want. Not as you want, but it looks quite a nice, how would you say, birthday card. And when you open it, look at that. It's got the Vietnamese architecture inside here, and there you go, there's the love ratings and the love from sort of readings as well. Happy birthday, today you are whatever number of age, years old. Crocky O'Reilly. This is actually quite a very nice looking card. In fact, this is actually quite good. And yes, it actually doesn't look too bad for a birthday card. But yet again, there's actually one other thing that really impressed me this week, was this one here, this Henry Hoover keychain. If you remember that in the previous video, what was very peculiar about the video that I made in Monday was I actually did some very good unpacking sounds and ASMR as well. And strangely enough, that was quite amazing. I love the Henry Hoover, how would you say it, vacuum cleaner keychain. Looks like a very tiny lead or collar, does look like a little dog collar, but it's just way too tiny. It would actually fit more of a, of a lizard, maybe a gecko of some sort. But yet again, it could struggle on the same fight as well. I'm sorry for being a bit cruel though. But speaking of vacuum cleaners, what I'm actually waiting for is maybe I would want to take a look at vacuum cleaners because, well, recently, after receiving this gift here of Henry Hoover, I actually thought of buying, I'm actually sort of thinking of buying a cordless vacuum cleaner somewhere in either Argos or John Lewis. The funny thing is, and the reason why, yes, after seeing this, I'm actually sort of thinking I really want to buy a vacuum cleaner for my mum as part of my mum's birthday, but because my family is pretty much impoverished though, unfortunately, as I'm in poverty, I don't think I've got the right amount of money though. And also, I don't have the ability to spend money that well because, well, money can be quite tough. And yet again, money talks, but, a company doesn't really speak though. Indeed, as I would literally say it though. Yes, it also applies to toy companies like this. Remember I did the 6-pack of my Vietnamese mascots I did? Money talks, but a toy company or any other conglomerate doesn't. Or any other company for that matter. But what I really want to go ahead and have a look is, I would really love to buy a vacuum cleaner for my mum day, but I'm actually struggling because how much would I pretty much buy? Pretty much depends on the model. One of the vacuum cleaners that actually caught my eye was a vacuum cleaner, which cost about £179 in August or John Lewis Day. It pretty much depends on where, on where I'm shopping in the UK and where I live. But the one which I feel like is a bit too premium in my opinion, is the Dyson V7, which I believe it costs about over £200, maybe £210, but I just can't quite recall the price there, because the price can sometimes change as time will fly by. And I definitely say that this is also the lead up to Christmas as well, because as we come, straight forward to Christmas, well, I can tell what, the prices are going to skyrocket as quick. And yes, the trainers we've got today is a Tommy Plower EH500 and Trackmaster Luke, running on Tommy Blue Track. It's like a little oval shaped train set though, amongst the bigger Trackmaster and Tommy Tracked layout. In fact, I should actually show you what this layout would look like though. And strangely enough, I'll just say no. I'm going to show you the Tommy Track. There you go. There's a bit of Tommy Track here. Trying not to be toxic with the train set today. There you go. A bit of proof. There's also a bit of Tommy Track here as well. So, as I'm going to the vacuum cleaner subject, I don't know which one I might purchase though, but yet again, it's very hard to, I'm actually thinking buying vacuum cleaners, it can pretty much be complex though, of all that stuff. Oh, sorry, I've got an itchy bum though. Bit embarrassing, isn't it, though, eh? But, man, I just feel like buying vacuum cleaners, I just really don't know. Because I'd probably say, I've got to listen to rumours and things, and it really makes you go on a lurch, doesn't it, eh? But the reason why I really want to go ahead and, review vacuum cleaners is because, I could literally go ahead and just pretty much, clean all of the freaking dust bunnies out from your computer and whatnot. And maybe it's best to just stop ranting though, because obviously, you know what, it'll be too bad for me to just rant. Okay, so maybe I might be sounding a bit harsh though, but that's who I am. But yes, as I'm making this video though, obviously the conceptual idea of me trying to basically find a good vacuum cleaner to purchase for my mum's birthday, it actually came from, well, a YouTuber called Leo Can Video. And he's like that one person, that one Australian guy, who actually pretty much reviews a lot of the Dyson vacuum cleaners and stuff. And I used to remember he used to cover the DC39 vacuum cleaner, the DC59, the DC35 vacuum cleaner. These little cordless vacuum cleaners that you have to recharge after using them. And they've got batteries and stuff like that one, eh? And, there you go. Here's what we have there. I'm just going to take a look at what we have. Just going to see all of the various stuff that I've got there. To see that August actually sells and John Lewis sells. I believe they're like the two of the stores that sell quite a lot of electrical goods. And another store I really want to go ahead and take a look at is Curry's, and Curry's also sells goodness knows what's on how much electrical stuff that they can pretty much sell. I know PC World is going to be discontinued, so that's a goodbye to that one, eh? But yet again, it's pretty much time flying by. And yes, like I said, what though, buying cordless vacuum cleaners, it's very hard to choose though. Yet again, I can tell you what though, buying vacuum cleaners, just buy beware, because I know a lot of them are quite expensive though, and not only that, but because of the way they're pretty much made, and especially the top-notch vacuum cleaner as well, I can tell you what though, a lot of the stuff can be extremely expensive to purchase, especially just, especially during, prior to Christmas times, I suppose. And yes, we're literally about 4 months just before Christmas, and I can tell you what, with the months leading up to Christmas, it's becoming extremely hard for me to get some various cordless vacuum cleaners. In fact, I might grab the camera here and show you all the other great stuff I might show you though. There's John Lewis here. They sell great vacuum cleaners, but I really want to go ahead and take a look at Argus here. So yes, we all know there's a car kit day, but we don't need to have a look at that one, eh? Don't we? No. Apart from the trainers though, we've got a Bush vacuum cleaner, a cordless vacuum cleaner, it's a bit of a cheapie. Oh yes, Hoovers! Don't you remember that Hoover is basically a brand name though? Well, obviously we all know that the name Hoover is basically a brand name. And little do we know that Hoovers is mainly a main thing for vacuum cleaners and stuff. And there's also a Vax, oh my goodness me, that's a Blade Ultra Cordless Stick Vacuum Cleaner that sells for £130, that's quite expensive. Another Hoover vacuum cleaner, that looks very, very good. I bet you what, if you remember watching Leokin video's video about the rubbish piles and where he finds vacuum cleaners and stuff, there's another Vax vacuum cleaner. I know there's a Hoover HP100 vacuum cleaner. This one is a TBT 3 V1V1 Vax Blade Pro Cordless Stick Vacuum Cleaner. £150 that one. I can tell you what, buying those vacuum cleaners, well, I can tell you what, it's just so extremely expensive buying those. Really have to stick to the cordless vacuum cleaners because, well, obviously it's a lot more easy to carry. Oh look, there's a Henry Hoover vacuum cleaner. Crikey O'Reilly's, man oh man. When do I actually have to stop talking of vacuum cleaners before I start to go crazy? There's a Dyson here. Pretty much a lot of the Dyson vacuum cleaners are pretty much on the premium side because Dyson's pretty much well, a very good vacuum cleaner brand. It's also the world's most premium of all vacuum cleaner brands. And now I've got a Miele at home. Maybe I should try and do a video about the Miele I've got. And I might try and do like a demonstration on how I sort of hoover and sort of use this vacuum cleaner though. Yes, that vacuum cleaner is cylindrical, but yet again it actually makes it very hard for, well, my parents though, even me, to carry though, because it can cause so much aching, even arthritis and stuff like that one day. And yet again, that's pretty much me. Oh wow, there's different types of vacuum cleaners though, but the ones I want to go for are the cordless vacuum cleaners. They're the ones I think they're pretty much more comfortable and a lot more suitable for many people. We've got a Bosch one, and I might stop to where the Dyson is because, there you go, a Dyson V7 Animal Cordless Vacuum Cleaner. And apart from the fact we can see a Dyson there, there's also another Dyson which also looks like that. Can you believe it? We've got two of those Dyson vacuum cleaners. There's a Shark vacuum cleaner here as well, which looks like that. Actually, I can see two of them. And there's also a Dyson V8 Animal Cordless Vacuum Cleaner. That is extremely expensive. I think Leokin Video has actually done a video about the filter faults. I think there was a fault with the filters. Please correct me if I'm wrong here. But yes, I can tell you what though, buying vacuum cleaners, it's pretty much, well, a gamble though, because obviously, well, vacuum cleaners are pretty much the sort of appliance or a sort of piece of electrical equipment that can be, well, pretty much hard to look after sometimes because, you know, it pretty much depends on how I use it and whatnot and stuff like that one, hey. But, yes, I'm going to take a look at the prices that they've got at Currys/PC World, even though PC World is going to be rest in peace and merged with Currys. Maybe I might be totally wrong though, but yet again I can see some different ones. Tower, Russell Hobbs, there's a bit of a cheapie, those vacuum cleaners. They look, I think I can tell you what though, those vacuum cleaners, they just nowhere next to, you know, but to nothingness though. Actually, they're not really great. I can tell you what, there's a Hoover vacuum cleaner. Hoover sounds good. We've got a Black & Decker vacuum cleaner. I didn't know Black & Decker couldn't create vacuum cleaners. There's a Power Series Extreme vacuum cleaner. Hoover vacuum cleaners. We're getting a lot of Hoovers in that one. Vax vacuum cleaner. Vax is actually not too bad. There's a Hoover. And I can see some more other vacuum cleaner brands. It's quite strange. I don't often see a lot of Miele vacuum cleaners though, because Miele is very expensive. But yet again, Dyson's even more expensive because it's the premium brand. And look at that, there's a Dyson V8 Animal Cordless Vacuum Cleaner. And yet again, it's also the same vacuum cleaner that Leokin Video had trouble pretty much fixing the filter and stuff. But yet again, I might be totally wrong. And the best thing about Dyson vacuum cleaners is, very importantly enough to say, is that they're also very important appliances though. And yes, Dyson's a very, very legendary vacuum cleaner brand, because you know why? They're excellent at killing spiders thanks to their cyclonic energy and kinetic energy. You know, the way the cyclone sort of, mechanism that happens whenever you use these sort of vacuum cleaners. They look quite amazing. And not only that, but the one thing about those vacuum cleaners is that they are pretty much great at killing spiders. But what's also surprising about their method, or their mechanism of killing spiders, for the fact that they spin the spider and make it dizzy, and then the spider just ends up dying after spinning through the vacuum cleaner, cyclone technology, the cyclone filter, I suppose. And then after its hell ride, and when it dies, guess what? It looks pretty interesting. And what's also quite surprising about Dyson vacuum cleaners is that they have a very weird power of 260,000 G. Ooh, that is painful. I'm pretty sure I heard it on the DC39 video that Leakin Video has done before. Quite a while ago though, isn't it though? Pretty a while, isn't it eh? I can see another one as a Dyson Cyclone V10, reminds me of the DC59 Animal and the DC35 vacuum cleaners that I think I used to remember seeing those. It's pretty interesting on how vacuum cleaners are like these days. Wow, pretty amazing. And I've just got the quick capture box or task bar, I'll just say it though, or window open now. Oh look, there's another Dyson V10 Cyclone Technological Vacuum Cleaner. A lot of Shark vacuum cleaners. I think there was one person told me, oh wow, you know what, Shark's quite a popular brand of vacuum cleaners. It's better than the Piranha vacuum cleaners, which are just cheap and nasty, but Shark is better. Okay, so it looks quite amazing, and some of these vacuum cleaners, they can run up from 30, 40, even 80 minutes of such times and such. And man, oh man, it looks amazing. And a lot of the cordless vacuum cleaners, they actually weigh pretty much lighter than you might actually expect. Because normally vacuum cleaners, I think the average weight, 7 kilograms, is just too bloody heavy. Man, oh man, oh man. I don't know which vacuum cleaner I might choose, but I would rather go for like either Hoover or Vax, or even more better, like, the Dysons. Very premium, or even Shark as well. Maybe Boss vacuum cleaners. I don't know which brand of vacuum cleaners I might go for though, but yet again, it's up to the audience to decide. It's also up to how I decide. But it's also up to the parents and how they decide on which vacuum cleaner brand they're going to go for. Anyways, I think that's about that in this episode, or in this video for that matter though. I don't know why I call it an episode though, but it's not an episode because it's a YouTube video. But yet again, quite amazing on how I do videos these days. If you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. Subscribe for more flip-flop content onto my YouTube channel, especially the Vietnamese 2021 merchandise and toy event sort of range. Okay? And if you really do so, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I might be able to get a very good vacuum cleaner, like a freaking Dyson, a Hoover, or maybe a Vax, or even a Shark vacuum cleaner, maybe a Boss vacuum cleaner, maybe a Black & Decker. I'm pretty sure a Black & Decker vacuum cleaner would also be great. Well, I can tell you what though, that's pretty much about it. Thanks so much for watching again. And with that train in the background, I'll just say, moving away. Bye for now.